Ahoy divers and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. I am the Mariner returning for more satisfactory gameplay with Satisfactory. Ahoy Twitch, ahoy YouTube, ahoy Rumble, ahoy Mojo, and ahoy Mariner Kitty who's asleep on her mat. Did I remember to do it? I don't remember if I did it or not. I meant to put up a picture of Mariner Kitty. Let me go do that really quick. Marine kitties. Boop. Done. There you go. So if you've got my Discord, you can look at that. She had the sunbeam today. There's Botrix. That's right. You apologize to Mojo Botrix. You are a terrible, terrible app on YouTube side. So, like the title may state, I don't understand why coal power is so hard. Like, I got this row of coal generators plugged in and running, and as soon as I started this one, things started to go wrong. See, there it goes again. For no apparent reason, that refuses to keep running. This one I can keep going. Also, I'm going to try to ignore the fact that this wire is going through that chimney, because I'll have to move over the thing to avoid that, and I don't want to focus on that right now. I want to focus on why this stupid thing is not running. I ended up having to, like, open a hole in the floor just so that I can, and run the pipe directly, just so that I can confirm that water's flowing. So now that I've got that done, I'm gonna actually pop down here, fill that hole, and do, because I did some watching of some other YouTubers playing Satisfactory recently, and they were reporting that the pipe system is a bit buggy. So I'm like, great. On top of everything else, I have to debug my water system. Yeah, I didn't mean to leave it like that. It was just, I wanted to make sure that there was actually water flowing, like uninterrupted, that the water was actually going to make it up to this generator. So now I'm going to try and get, where's my thing? There it is. I want this one. I also redid my water extractors a little bit. Okay, so we've got that. We've got that. The only thing that remains is to hook this up to here. So one thing that they've mentioned, and I've done this a couple of times, but I'll do it again just because. Oops, I forgot. So they say the person I watched said that putting this on an existing line can cause bugs where the water will not actually flow. So after you get this placed, it's advised to rerun. Oh, dog friggin'. I've been arguing this for an hour already, and I can't get the stupid thing. So I put that there. Then I rip out these pipes. Then I reinsert these pipes. Because if you just put this on an existing pipe and leave it, it's buggy. And I've tested it, and I mean, see, this one here is running without any issue. Like that particular generator, I finally got to run at full capacity. Like it ran uninterrupted. I have to run all the way. This is getting annoying too. I have to run all the way over here to get up here just to see. See, I don't know if that was because I forgot I killed the pipeline and so I ate up all the water, or if it was something else I did. So I'm just going to wait and see if it will fill up again, which it looks like it's going to do. So yeah, I'm trying to think of solutions. Because there's also a slosh situation where the water will, your gravity will affect the water and it will slosh backwards. So adding this pipe to here probably did something of that kind. So I'm trying to think if a pump situation might actually be advisable or not. Let me also show you this over here. I've been when you mess with the pipeline, just got to give it a minute to rebuild pressure. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But anyways, I redid this over here. Rather than loop around this way, I actually grabbed those backside water extractors. Here, I can show them this way. And I sent them via pipeline over there. Whoops. So, if nothing, I think I might have to, just to make sure there isn't too much backflow, run pipage. But my point is that there's enough pressure to push the water up into at least one of those cold generators. So maybe there just is enough for two. Also, you see the rings indicating the flow? It doesn't make it all the way to the back. I don't know why that is. So anyways, I think for precautionary, we're just going to go ahead. I've already put a cable here, or a whatchamacallit here. I'm going to put one pump in just to start. Oops, I was actually going to copy a link. Copy link. Paste link. Why is that not working? Oh well, doesn't matter. How many ways are you trying to split that line of water? Each split is going to reduce the amount of pressure available. Yeah. So the weird thing is, Mojo, let me show you this over here. I have the same number of water extractors and I require no pumps. I guess I require a couple of pumps. So I do have pumps going. Okay. For some reason I thought I wasn't using pumps over on this side. So that might help. Okay. So we've got one pump going there. So if we run pipe from here up to here. Oops, that's not a helpful pipe. Why is it noodle? I want that one. There we go. So that fills up, so that's fine. That fills up. Come on. There we go. That fills up. Okay, that one's building pressure. So looks like you have a little bit of an uphill to get water up versus the other setup. Yeah. I tried to keep the lift up the same height of these pipes as I did of... Well, I guess not. I think I raised it up in the initial. So back there it's lower, pumping up higher. On this side it's lifted up and then it pushes it through. I may put pumps here. But I figured I'd start with the pump over there. Just minimize the amount of pumps I need to have. Okay, so that one looks like it's running. Looks like it's fully pressurized. We're getting there. And then that one is still... It lost a little bit, so it's filling, but it looks... I can't tell if it's filling back up again or not. Come closer to the output would probably be more beneficial. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping, anyways. That slowly... Can't tell if that's... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, how are you doing? Okay, you're full now. Alright. We have 2 out of 8 generators going full. Whoa, that was a weird flicker. So, before I go and do another set, I'm going to come up here and make sure that my original 8 on the left-hand side are going. Looks like they're going. Also, I did a double wide scaffold over on this one because I didn't realize I had put these one like 5 meters further away from this set. So, alright, so we got that working. Next one we want to get going is here, and all of this effort just to get the factories that I had working running. I had to turn them off. So I'm trying to get to the point where I can turn those factories back on, and then we might pursue liquid oil stuff if it lets us. Okay, so that's not receiving because I don't have it hooked up. So will it let me hook it up? Hook it up. That's full. I can't get high enough to click on that one. It doesn't look like it's working. So we have to remove this, Just so my understanding of physics isn't completely wrong. Well, that's the thing, this fluid dynamics, it kind of goes against physics. Which is annoying. Especially when you've got broken parts that aren't working the way they should. You've got bugged out physics because when physics is broken, nothing works the way it's supposed to. Is it going to let me put that there? Yes, it is. Okay. So, put that there. Put that there. And unfortunately, I need a step stool. Okay, there we go. Hey, we got a third one filling up. Sweet. I did not consider that the floor holes were also bugged. I thought it was just the splitter thingies. Wow, that one filled up fast. How's the other one? That one's still going. Sweet. Okay. Okay, so I think that may be my issue. Is I just need to build the floor holes for I need to rebuild all of these. So I'm going to do them all in a row. I think I'll leave that pump there. Now that I've got these going, I don't know that I still need it, but I'm not going to risk not having it. Oh, hello. What were you guys doing here? Where's the next guy? Where's the next guy? Whoops. I was also watching a video earlier today, Mojo, of a guy forget the channel name, but he had like done one of the overhaul mods that made everything harder by adding more things to make. And I'm like, I can see this being a nightmare. I can also see myself wanting to try it. Full holes being messed up makes sense if they are using the same mesh as the junction pieces. Oh, no, maybe. Okay, so oops, let's actually do it on this side. So this one is out off of a pipe that is not being pumped yet. Oop, I saw it move. I saw it twitch. Okay, we're probably going to need a pump. If the pressure builds up on this one, it'll start filling better. Scream out if you're a masochist. Yeah. Something that usually takes only an hour to do, this making the space elevator, took him, what was it, 19 hours to do? Okay, now it's filling up. Okay. So, I think what I'll do is I'll make a pump. Where would I put the pump on this one? Probably here. Because it's the only place that has enough space and feeds into all the rest of it. It's like against the convention level of masochism. But yeah, it definitely had my intrigue. I was thinking about it though, like the problem with it is adding that level of difficulty has to be balanced. Like you have to have things to compensate for the difficulty, and the game did have a few extra factory components. Why are you not? Don't drop again. I'm looking at these bumps going, why are you bumpy? Don't be bumpy. There's some place it's losing, some places losing power or losing water. Has to be one of these first three. You're okay. Oh, it's you again. Okay, it did level out after a little bit. Why are you... What? It's probably because we added the other pipe. No! Once this fills up, okay, that's fully pressurized. That's fully pressurized. This one should start pressurizing now. You need one more pump to compensate. Yeah. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. I'll put it further down the pipe. Because I don't think stacking them the guides are kind of unclear on this, but from what I understand is we don't want to stack these, like have them right next to each other, because the cumulative effect is not, it is not a cumulative effect if you put them right next to each other. Like, maximum uplift is the same regardless. So if we put a pump further down, like over here, that might help the pressure on this one. Kind of wish I had the level 2 or the Mark II pipes, because they have larger throughput. I could overclock these guys extra and have it work. Also, I want to verify. Yeah, I should probably put that back up. I underclocked these because I didn't have as much need. But now I'm wondering if I need the pressure. So, max them up again. Alright, where are we at? Oh, look, we have 4. Nope, never mind. I was like, we have 4, we have 4. Okay, so this guy's still good. This guy's still good. This is being fed off of a different pipe, so it should, yeah, it's good. You're maintaining pressure. You're maintaining pressure. Why are you not pressurizing? You're trying. 3.5, 2.6, 2.4, 1.4, 1.2. Problem I see with that is that now you have more pumps fighting for equal pressure. So that you needed one more of the bigger dudes to feed the pipes. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, the water extractors. Let's take these out. I want to check something. I want to see if we have the same problem if we remove those. You're good. I think you're off of a different system though. Okay, you are struggling to be full. You are definitely not full anymore. You are definitely not full. Okay, so let's try. I want to try putting the pumps on this end, like here and here, because if you recall, on this side I put the pumps right at, like right on the output for the water extractor. So I wonder if I have to do the same thing here. So let's move this over to here. What? Ag. Okay, fine. We'll put it here and then do another one over on this side. I don't think that's it, because all 4 of those guys are at 180%. or 180 cubic meters per minute, and it's enough to run all 8 of those, all 16 of these. But what's the? I think they're only set to 150%. Let's double check. Yeah, 150% is enough for 16. My only thought is that my configuration is wonky. Because for every... If you look at this one... Let me get over to a position where I can show. So for every 4 power plants, there's at least 2 feeding it. And they're essentially feeding directly, like they're feeding in parallel on this side, versus this side where they're kind of being fed in series. So I'm wondering if that's having an effect as well. So I'm wondering if I need to redo this entire thing. Yeah, that's kind of why I was thinking I wish I had the second Mark II pipes. I'm formulating in my brain, see if I can figure it out. Well, let's do this first. Let's try just putting pumps on these. See if it helps. Seemingly helps at all. We'll start. Whoops. Overshot. Do it on this one first. I don't know why I decided, but I'm just going to put the second one on here anyways. Those do not daisy chain. Why are you no pumping? Ah! It worked fine when this one wasn't here. Okay. That's just not gonna work. Alrighty. I think we're just gonna have to redo this entire thing. There's like one more thing I can try. Because I need both of these pumps running for it to be able to do what I want. Okay. Let's see what that does. So if I'm having trouble with these 3, I'm going to have trouble with the other 5. Okay, that's building up. That's fully pressurized. I say pressurized, it just means it's full. Feh! You stupid piece of junk. Okay. You all go away. Shoot. Scram. Beat it. I'm sick of ya. Go away. Scrub. Get out of my face. All of you. Your failure and your failures and your disappointments. Shoo. Go away. I'm sick of ya. So you have less of a chance of losing water pressure. Yeah, I think what we're going to have to do is see if we can mimic that side. Not going to get rid of those. That's not yet. The math says I have enough resources to pull this off. The proof is in the fact that I've got 16 over there, fully watered, fully watered with coal supplied, and everything is running. I can't mirror that configuration over here because the lake does not proceed the same way. So if I were to do it the same way, the same configuration, I would need to redo all of my power plants to, instead of going this way, go that way. But I don't have the room for that. Because, let's see, how wide is that? That's a pretty... Boing. I guess not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, say 14 squares. Let's try counting on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow, how did I get 14? Okay, so it would take 11 squares to do the same rigging. And we can do 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can't do the same because of the width of the space. So whoops, I got rid of that. I can get rid of that. Alright, so how do we want to do this? I need to put my platforms in again. I thought I had it, so I removed all the foundations that allow me to walk underneath here. back for now. So these almost line up with those. I think they do line up. I think what I'm going to have to do is just build 4 going this way and then do some pipe running of pipes. So to do this, actually I'll do it up here. Come on. So, doggone it. I'm trying to see and I cannot see. Here, let's do this. No, I guess I can't do that either. I need to put another one of these down here, I guess. Okay, now that will go here. Whee! Now, to get this straight, I'm going to try to put that, I think that's centered. And then I'm going to see if I can snap the water extractor to that first one, or so it's straight into that first one. Like that. And then the other 4 should just line up with it. I don't think I can get that last one in there. Nope. Whee! Okay. Alright, so we still want to make them 150%. Okay. So I still want to try and make it look realistic. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. Oh, I forgot to give you guys power. I'll do one at a time, I guess. The one of the classes I managed to avoid taking in college is now, the fact that I was able to avoid it is coming back to bite me in the butt. I feel now if I had taken fluid dynamics in college, I would be able to understand this. I don't know any plumbers though. Okay, so we're gonna do inside. So this is gonna feed these two and these first four. You go ahead and put my pipe hole back into, let's see, actually it'll be those first three. Oops. We'll go ahead and hook them up. Okay. So yeah, these first three, maybe even four. Because I've got this one here as well. I had to do it this way because there was not enough room for a floor hole at the other end. So I ended up doing 8 starting there and then 8 starting there. So there's one over here extra. Just got curious about my water pipes a couple minutes ago and looked. Water lines are super thin that feed into my sinks and toilet, but the main water pipe that they branch off of are bigger in diameter. Yeah, and that's the thing, is if I could do that, I totally would. If I could do that, I would just overclock those 4 water extractors down there and then run pipes up here and into this. But because I don't have that availability and I don't want to confuse what I've already got going, I'm doing this way. And oh boy, look at this. That's going to overlap. Unless I do some funky stuff. So am I assuming, this is too strong word, that the further away from the source you are, the smaller the pipe need to be to keep up the pressure? Not from my understanding. Actually, no. I think you might actually be correct. Because the smaller the diameter, the faster the throughput has to be, or the smaller the throughput becomes, however which way you want to think about that. Okay, so I may rip this out. put in something else so that I don't have to try and do a pipe hole through. Let's see, that's not what I want. Get back here, you. There we go. Yeah, whitewater rapids, they're made up of small water channels. Yeah, I think that's how that works. Okay, so I need to put this here, and then I'm gonna do what I was doing before, dropping that down. Putting that there. So this will go that way. And then put another one of these here. Drop it down. Remove this. Put that there. Put that there. Send that up. Like that. And that should start that first one running. Or second one running, I guess. Looks good. Pressure, it's already got full pressure. That's neat. Okay. So then we gotta hook it up. So I think I'm just gonna eyeball. Well, maybe I can. Oh, I need to have a platform. Do the trick we discovered last time we played. Like that. And see if we can use that to line it up. And we're just gonna rerun the pipe. Okay, so that should give us 2 that are running. I'm forgetting this guy, but I'll do that. Deal with that in a second. Okay, you're fully pressured. You're pressurized. Cool. So next thing we want to do is actually branch off of here. So I'll put another. Actually, we can do this and then this. I think I have an answer to the title of today's episode. You know, it'd be fantastic is if I knew a plumber and brought them in here to help me through this, to find out if a plumber actually did help in the did participate in this part of the game mechanics or not. I think that's what we're gonna get. Do that. No, why is it not letting me be straight? Dang it. Come on, let me plug it in. Thank you. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Alright, so we should have 3 going off of that one guy. 1, 2, 3-ish. And we've already ended up an hour of the stream. Okay, so you're fully gone, you're fully going. You're fully going. Okay. Number 3 won't be able. Which one? This guy? I forget which 3 we had going. 1, 2, 3. They look consistent. They look like they're holding. Like, I'd be willing to bet we could do a 4th off of this pipe. But what we're going to do at this point is... Oh, I need more floor holes. See if we can line this up here. But yeah, rather than try to run a 4th off of that one extractor, I'm just gonna do my next. I'm gonna start this one up. I'm gonna hook it up here, and then we're gonna run it down that way. Actually, no, I'm sorry. We're not gonna hook it up here. We're gonna run it down here and hook it up on this one after we get these 4 hooked up. That's how slow the 3rd one was filling up that made me concerned. Oh yeah, you're right. That it's like if it ever drops, it's gonna take longer than the other 2 to fill up probably. But yeah, we're gonna do. Now this is gonna be the fun part. Because I think we should split it off here before splitting it off with those 2. Trying to remember how I did these guys. Actually, it looks like we connected them all on closer to this side, so I may have to do it here after all. So I may actually need to have a cross section here. I'm not going to do it right off the bat. I'm just going to get this part up. Ah, come on. Connect where I point. Is that where you feel like connecting? Okay, those are still running. I think I need to connect the two extractors because that's how I've got it set up over there. All four of those are connected right at the beginning. And then and then I got branches off from that main pipe coming to each pair of generators. But the way this is rigged up is, mathematically speaking, each one of these guys can run 4 coal generators just off of itself. The only reason I'm not doing it here is because I've got 3 instead of 4, and it'd be a pain in the neck to try and do one of these and then those 3. So I'm just going to do these 4 separately. But then to reinforce the water flow, I'll hook these 2 up so that any additional pressure available from this set of 4 will go to these 3. Because that's how it works over here. Oh, yeah. So what we want to do is we actually want to run this one to these 2 first. And then branch off to go to these 2, I think. So... we don't need to go all the way. I don't know. It just sounds good. Because if you look at the Satisfactory wiki, it says you need, like, if you set the water extractors to 75%, that's enough water to feed 2 power generators that are set to 100%. But it also says that for 8 generators you need a 4th. Because, like, theoretically 75% could run... Actually, no, I'm wrong on that. I don't know. It's on the wiki. I'm not going to go read the wiki. I'm going to actually do. But there's, like, they've got a whole guide on... Or not a guide, but, like, they've done the maths for you on the Satisfactory wiki, and they say 1 extractor for every 2 coal at 75%. At 100%, one works for 3. Are you lining up? Not yet. One more. There we go. Okay. Don't want zooping. Why do you do that? The stackable, for some reason, always gives me zooping right off the bat. And then if I turn off the zoop, it makes me replace the pole in the first place. It's so aggravating. Okay, so that goes to there. We put a pump there. The pump is just for the uplift. If we didn't have to worry about uplift, it would all work perfectly fine. See? I did not say zoop. Yeah, it gives either that or I push the wrong button every dang time I hit that key. Or hit 2 buttons instead of 1 every time I hit the button, hit the key for the pole. I don't know why I took that out. I wasn't ready to take that out yet. Where's my thing? There it is. That looks about right. So we take this out, take this out, take this out. Put that there, put that there. This out. Okay, and then I think we would put, actually no, separate it closer to the source. Yes, they are actually. With Mark IIs on them. I'm a little annoyed that there isn't like a in-between. They've got 100% and they've got 250%, but they don't give a guide for Mark IIs or for like half states, like 150%. Okay, so there's that. Oops, we need to power this thing. They are pure nodes. I will show you. Pure node. I did not see this before. Wow, that's a lot of bauxite. I was not intending it to be that heavy. Okay. Nice to see that these 3 are still running and stable, and I can't do anything about this. It annoys me, but I can't do anything about it. Ah! So, yeah, this will go here. Hook up to that. Put a thing down here-ish. Ah, you jerk. It's not what I said. It's not what I said. It's not what I said. Actually, I'm gonna run you off of this one. Not what I said. Pay attention to where I'm pointing, not where you want to connect. Okay, so that should be that second set of generators. Not the second set, third set. However you want to say it. We skipped over a set. So these two, this one and this one, and this one should be receiving water. This guy is. You are not. Why are you not receiving water? Oh, that might help. Yuck. There you go. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this guy in while we're here. Yes, I are muted. Dang it. Did you hear my answer? It was a pure node. This thing is being a little nudge. Hey, there we go. That's helpful to maybe get that in place. Do you mind? I'm trying to do something here. Heard that part. Okay. I think after that was just me grousing about these pipes. I got them off center. Had to replace them. But I got that done. That's flowing. That's flowing. So now we separate. No, you lift it up. That's not what you're supposed to do. I think that's about as good as we're gonna make it. Ah, gosh darn it. Almost had it, but yeah, that one's just slightly off kilter. I can see it, but I can't do anything about it without starting over again. So just gonna hook up. No. Alright, that should give us 5 stably running coal generators. Let's take a look. Looks good. Except you. Why are you not working? Which one was that? Oh, now you show up. Oh no, 6. Nope, wait. There it goes. 7 working generators. Cause you're still full. You're still full. You're full. You're filling up. Yes. You're full. Haha. You're full. You are full. You are full. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Cool. Halfway ish there. Bloop. Oh shoot. Didn't just real ah. For a second that one didn't look straight, but I think it's me being paranoid more than anything else. Okay, so next one. Need to power it up first. You're gonna come down this way. Put you there. Take you, put you there. Just realized I left my window open. I heard leaves rustling behind me and I'm like, that's not part of the game. Okay. I have to make you turn sooner than I think I should. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Trying to figure out where I'm going to position the pole. I think there. Actually, that was just slightly off from where I should put it. I think I need to put it one more step this way. Actually, I think it should go... Actually, nah, it should be good right there. I was not zooping, you jerk. I swear, it's doing it to me without being bidden to do so. No, I did it wrong. Should have done it there and there. going the wrong way on the cycling. That looks good. Ooh, I just heard them go on. So let's do these other two. I think that's good. Run this over here like this temporarily so I can figure out where the cross section is going to go. Ah! Might actually have to have another piece, another pole between here and there. Let's find out. Yep, we're gonna be short. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 3. Okay, so it should go here. There it goes. Okay, so that's 4 more. So what do we have before? 7? We should have 11 running now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes! Yay! Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay. Okay. So now comes the harder part. Because I did not leave myself enough room for another pipe going this way. Now I either take out the scaffolding or the walkway here, or I just hook you up to this pipe and feed the next 4 off of it. Next 3, next 4. Next 5, actually. Thoughts from the audience? Should I just hook it up to this, or should I take this out? So I don't actually need to walk down these anymore. But I will at some point when I upgrade the Mark II pipes. You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to split the difference. I'm going to save. And then then I'm going to hook up this pipe, this to this pipe. And see if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll re-engineer this last part. We'll have to probably move this pipe over, and then that way we'll have enough room for for the second pipe to go that way. But let's do it my way, my thinking first. Ow! Stop it. Okay, so we want you. Let's do a foundation first. I was really hoping I would have this figured out by today, so that we could look at the next part of the game, the next project part of the game. But no such luck. And with luck, well, this will give us enough power that we can turn back on the Versatile Frameworks factory and the Smart Plate factory. Because we need, I think we need the Smart Plates for the next project part. Oops. Didn't quite make it. We'll just power it off of this one, I guess. When we're up there, we'll do another. We don't need to do another pole. I'm getting a little tired. Been using my brain. And my brain is like, how dare you? This is supposed to be your day off. Ah, you jerk. No, look, give me good fun. I think we're just gonna put it there. Actually, we can put it there. Stop zooping. I have never told you to zoop with these poles. Why do you assume I tell you? Why do you assume zoopage when I've specifically not said zoopage? Okay, that's straight one. Straight, straight, straight. There we go. We need to run the pipe a little bit closer. There. That was not correct right there. That pole should have been here. We need to do this anyways. Because we need a cross section right there. Oh, no. Okay. Whew, all right. Oh. You know, I'm going to take a minute. Give my brain a break. Let's see. Let's go look at something else. That's still running good. I wonder if we've got enough power now to turn those factories back on. Ooh, hypertube. Hypertube! Whee! Oh, no, 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 no. Somehow it sucked me right back into it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Oh dang, our demand is still higher than our provision. But our provision... Ooh... Our consumption is riding right underneath the capacity line. So we could probably leave it hooked up while we connect the rest of these generators. I don't know if our capacity is going to get above our max consumption with these last 5 generators, but whoops, it'll be nice and close. Metered buildings, we need 100 motors, 300 pipes. We might be able to get that going now, just to get it out the way. Oops. Select milestone. Bottler, bottler, whoop, 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 bottler, bottler, whoop, 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 whoop. Motor. We need a stack of that. Technically 2 stacks of that. We need 1 stack of that, but it's... Oh, that's right. We've nerfed that production temporarily. We also nerfed the pipe production, so I may not have what I need. Yeah, I don't have what I need to do this. So I'm going to re-upload these to the cloud for now. If it'll let me. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop. Stop it recycling my motors. Didn't get to it in time. Still lost a good portion of them. Motorworks should still be running though, so they'll be made up with time. But we need to get, once we get the rest of the coal generators running, we can get the steel production back into operation. Might even run over to Motorworks, or not Motorworks, but actually yes, Motorworks, and because Motorworks is making pipes, so we can maybe skim off of the pipes made down there. And then Versatile Frameworks are definitely making steel plates for the Versatile Frameworks, so we can maybe skim off of there. I would like dedicated pipes and beams though, so we might still tap this resource up here. I think this is a pure node too. Yep, it is. Okay. Okay, let's try to tackle these last bits. So I think I'll start on this side. What you got going for this evening, Mojo? Anything exciting? Why did it just dawn on me that the batch reporting tool is in the mod dashboard? For what game? Oh. Batch reporting tool is in the mod dashboard. Oh. Right. Really wish this thing would auto line up with that. Didn't know the batch preparing tool was used for until just a minute ago. That's funny. Yes, it's clipping into the ground. No, I don't care. Although it's not giving me a thing to show that it's feeding, so I might do it this way. Just so I can tell that it's being filled up. Yeah, piping, exactly. Piping gets buried all the time. There it goes. Oh, okay. We can go ahead and head up and check on that. Make sure those two are running. It looks like they are. At least one of them is. Am I missing a pipe? That's holding pressure. That's holding pressure, kinda. This one's not running at all. Is it even hooked up to something? Yes, it is. There it goes. Okay. Okay, so that's full now. That's filling up. The previous set doesn't look to be affected, so we might be okay. Just got this one, and this one to connect up. Might be able to get it done by the end of the stream. Hopefully it's stable. Go ahead and put that in so I'm not constantly having to jump that gap. So this one's going to be somewhat interesting. I don't need to put... Actually, I don't think I needed to put that there. Okay, so... you there. Can't tell if you're even. I think you are. Okay. So this one's going to be funny. Plan on working on some more in Grey Garden in Fallout 4. I think I'm going to restart my Viking settlement instead in Viking Frontiers. I don't like the layout of my village. Fair. That works. I've got a production meeting with Lagging Out soon. We got to pick our topics for Friday. And then I'm thinking about playing a little bit of Stellar Blade. So I picked up that game. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I picked up that game. Might come back in here and finish. Because I want, now that I've seen that a couple of times, I'm like, I don't like how the wire is cutting through the stack. On that thingy-majigger, so you know what I might do? I might do this. Where's the... Might lift it up a little bit. Get out the way. Do it like this. See if I can make it go straight. There we go. And then do our trick here. But I have to do it on a... that way. That way. I'll get rid of that. Ooh, that's too high because I won't have enough space to put the pipe in there. Okay. No. I think we're gonna have to visually do this one. Yeah, I was close, but not quite. I think it's tilting still. Is there a 6-way pipe junction? No, sadly no. There might be in a mod, but it's not a mod that I have. Okay, so a straight, even line on the pipe does not mean a straight and level pipe. So I need to... I did not give you permission to lean. Why are you doing that? Not what I wanted, you jerk. Oh, it's too close. Okay. It's connecting to something else. I get it. All right. Can't rotate it 90 degrees this way. So that's the problem, actually. Hmm. Let's try something. You're lucky you moved. I was about to massacre you. God, pipe shape. What? Did it? What the what? Have to redo our pipe hole, apparently. Where's my pipes? They're there. Merely so that I can do this. And that. And then this. And then this. Okay. And then I think what I'm going to do is split off to there on this side of that. I just need to run the final bit. Let's go see. Oops. Might run scaffolding under there somehow at some point, but not I think today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night at Lagging Out for continuation of this game. 7:30 Eastern Time is when I will be streaming over there tomorrow nights. And then don't forget the live on Friday nights. As soon as I confirm this is running, I'm gonna bail out the stream. I'm hoping it's just the pipes filling up underneath. Oh. That one's going. That one's going. Or it was for a minute. Looking for any impact on these two guys. Oh, we have impact. These two guys appear to be okay. May need one more pump. Oop, there you go. It's filling up again. Okay, he's doing all right. This one's filling up again. Okay, so we got positive pressure there. These last two want to run. The last three want to run, but they're running into some slight pressure issues. So I may have to quit and think one more pump, and that might do the trick. Those are running and failing. Okay, well, I'll bookmark here, and we'll come back tomorrow night, and I might work on this some more tonight after my production meeting with Lagging Out. See if I can add that one more pump, and see if that does the trick. Oh, look, they're all running. Oh, never mind. It may just be it needs some charge up time. Might be just need some charge up time. Well, I might give it a few minutes and see what happens. But I gotta end now, everybody. So thank you all for coming, hanging out in the chat, watching on the YouTubes. Please hit the like and subscribe if you watch this back after the fact. Link in the chat for where I'll be streaming tomorrow night. So, and until next time, enjoy Satisfactory. Fair winds and fun gaming, people. Bye!